Welcome. This is the Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado. Today with another comment. These are segments that we provide our affiliates and co-broadcasters on specific and important topics of the day. And today we have the situation came up in the news of a mother going crazy, I guess, and getting shot by the police in Washington. It's a very unfortunate situation, and we have the USA Today on their website, with the video they have of this shooting. It's a truly unfortunate occurrence, and we're very put back by it. And it's prompted me to make this video, make this presentation of the reasons that we need to pay attention to this. This is a really important issue. A while back there was another story that the scientists and scholars agree that most people would need counseling, some sort of counseling, mental health service in their lifetime, at least once. And considering the state of affairs, the economy, it just doesn't seem to be getting any better at all. It's going to get worse before it gets any better. And these are stressors. These stressors cause issues, and with families, with individuals first, obviously, and then within members of the family, and then it goes out into society. And this is just another example of the situation that's just going to explode. It's important that people get help, or they associate themselves, have some type of support structure around them, so that when they do need help, and when they do need to express themselves and to relieve the stresses, they can find adequate help. And it's important that people associate with people better than themselves, that you can see that are improved, that are progressive, that are, you may perceive it as more intelligent than you are, they're a little smarter than you are, or they do things a little better than you. It's important to find help. To have help in your structure. And it's important for people who are smarter and more intelligent to be amenable, to be open and accessible to your neighbors who are maybe a little less than you are, and not look down. We have this looking down on people less than we are, and they earn, either we look down on them because they earn less, we look down at them because they know less, we look down at them for whatever, their religion or their different ways of judging if they know less or more than us. And who told you that as a person of such a faith, or that faith is less knowledgeable? Again, these are prejudices that we have, and basically, hey, we're not helping anybody like that. And we see that in our society with all the mental health services out there, to one degree or other. And I'm not judging them, I'm not qualifying them, but I'm just saying that the access seems to be inhibited. And it's not because of the mental health services themselves. It's really public perception. It's perception of, what do I need help for? I don't need a counseling. I see this all the time in marriage counseling. I don't need the help. She's the one that needs the help, and vice versa. So this is a common issue, and as long as we maintain these prejudices, we're going to continue to have this type of problem. And it's a bad thing. It's not good at all. It's a shame that we even have to see this happening, and it's a shame that it had to happen to, I'm sure, a beautiful person as this mother is. I'm sorry, it was at this point. So it's a sad thing, and it could have been avoided if she had associated herself with people that could help. And in doing that, we are dealing with that situation. We have always been offering our help. When I was in New York, I offered my help personally through counseling sessions. As I slowly developed an online factor, now that I'm in Florida, I do most of my counseling online. And to all the people I have in New York and others around the world, that I offer my advice and my ear to help them through situations in their lives. In Florida, we are now have a mobile factor, where we're going from Orlando, Kissimmee, to Tampa. We go to Fort Lauderdale. We go to Miami, and we're able to bring our therapies with us in a mobile factor, and that's a good thing. We're able to do that, and I'm able to do live one-on-one sessions in all of those areas. So if anyone is in those areas needs my help, well, obviously they can contact me, and others can contact me through Skype online. And we give a lot of education for you and your family through our Sunday broadcast. I broadcast from this chair every Sunday at 12:30 p.m. at adrealink.com/truth. And besides the biblical basis and framework within which I give the teachings every Sunday, it's very educational. It's very psychotherapeutic. I talk about people's problems. The last 3 weeks we've been dealing with conflict and how to deal with conflict in your life and the stresses that cause conflict, how to prevent conflict in the first place. Okay? But after you have the conflict, then how to deal with it. And so these are things, and I go on these things, different things, marriage issues, academic issues, family, interpersonal, interrelational issues. I'm always discussing these things during our Sunday sessions, and it's free. It's free information. It's free advice. It's free teaching that's available every Sunday to anyone in the world. So basically what we're saying is that situations like this mother who had nowhere to turn, she had a lot of ways to turn, a lot of places that she could have gone to, but really no one was reaching out. No one is really educating the population on the need to have someone to talk to. I know in Argentina, it's pretty much an accepted practice. At least in one town I was reading, I'm sorry, I've forgotten exactly, there was an article I believe about that, or at least a news report about it, where everyone just goes, has a counselor, and they go, and there's a town that's just full of psychotherapists there, and it's okay, you know what, it's okay to talk to somebody, it's okay to tell them how you're feeling, to tell them I'm having a rough time dealing with this. And it's important that people begin to listen, and people begin to help their neighbor, help the other, because the bottom line is that most people are going to need it. We all need it out there, and as the stresses build, as the economy keeps falling, it keeps staggering, whatever it is, whatever the situation, we're gonna need it more and more in society. And we also offer these services to businesses. I go in, I have programs for businesses to help your employees deal with the stresses also in the workplace, and with family issues, to make sure they don't have that, what I call cross contamination or noise, if you will, that really brings a danger into the workplace. So every employer, it would behoove each employer to look into our services for your employees as well. So all of these things we're offering, and we invite you to take a look at these options for you and for your employees and for your family. And we can avoid situations like the one we just saw happen in that USA Today article, and we've seen it on the news from happening again. There's a lot of mothers who need help and need our help. So come and avail yourself of these resources. Thank you for watching. This is the Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado. Contact us at www.tspci.org. Also listen to our broadcasts. Sunday we go live at 12:30 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, and that's at www.adrelink.com/truth, as you see that below me. And if you need to speak to someone, you want to reach out, or anyone that needs to contact me can contact me through Skype at rev.dr.gilberto.rosado. Thank you for watching.